Fresh off a trip from BC, Julian Sanders, our tech expert, joining us this morning with the latest news.
That's right, yeah. Every year we go to a conference, and it's the LD Tech Conference is kind of a nice way to say it, and all of the managers from across London Drugs get a chance to meet with all the vendors, and they teach us about all the stuff that's coming out for the holiday season. We also learn a lot about the ways that they can solve a problem, not just their speeds and feeds, but about what they can actually do for you.
So let's start first by maybe talking about some of the newer things. What really impressed you from this conference?
This year, Microsoft is coming out with a version of Windows called Windows 8.1 with Bing. The with Bing actually means that it's almost free for the manufacturers of the hardware. So you're going to see a few devices coming out right this holiday will be the first ones, and they're very, very inexpensive compared to what you usually see a computer cost. One of the examples that I think will be really popular this year is a $119 Windows tablet from HP. So $120, it'll get you full Windows 8.1, and it'll also get you Microsoft Office for a year. So at that price, that can solve a lot of people's problems with needing a second computer, because you don't have to invest a lot and you can still sit down, do internet, do work. It's just fast enough for that stuff.
And love that price tag. Sounds like a great gift idea.
Exactly.
And something else I love, you mentioned problem solving.
Yes, so I brought with me Harmony's new Ultimate remote. So this is going along with the new integrated home. There's a lot of technology coming out that are Wi-Fi connected, thermostats, wall outlets to control your lights, that kind of thing. And this new Harmony remote does it all. There's a universal remote that is very easy to program, and the little black box sitting in front of everything is a Wi-Fi link. So the idea is that you can link everything to your phone, and then you can actually control your lights when you're not there. You can easily use your app to turn up music or to change your stereo's settings. So you can, no matter what your setup is, make it all a lot easier and control the whole home if you want to go and invest in the smart outlets and things.
I absolutely love that, of course, as we head towards the holiday season, the colder weather, lots of people going on trips, of course.
Exactly.
How nice would that be to be able to program everything from your phone?
Yeah, and you can actually do stuff like control your PVR if you're, SaskTel's got an app, a lot of the cable companies do, that let you control it remotely. But this removes that link, so then it's just completely in your control. So you don't have to worry about the updates coming and that kind of thing. It's all just done by the same guys.
And this sounds like a wonderful solution really to everything, but for someone like myself whose home is not that well connected, how tough would it be to integrate this into your home and to set this up and use it?
It's actually very easy to program. All you need is the model numbers for all of your devices. So what I tell people when they pick one of these up is just go to the back of your stereo setup, your TV, your cable box, and jot down the model number that's on the little stickers on the back. Then you just go on to Harmony's website, or you can program it right from your phone, and you just type in the model numbers that it wants, and it guides you through the rest. So it controls many different devices, including things like the Apple TV, the Roku, and other newer media players. They're adding in features for it all of the time, and it can even learn a remote. So if you have a device, I have a couple of very old DVD players and a cassette player with a remote, and you can program those in. It has no idea what the brand is, but I can just take the remote if you still have it and program it in, so you don't lose any features at all.
That's so cool. And of course, it looks very sleek and amazing as well. Thank you so much for joining us and sharing. If folks need to ask you something or find out a little bit more, how can we reach you?
You can either come into the store. I'm at the east location. We also have the new south. Or you can go to londondrugs.com and check out all the latest, greatest stuff on there.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning. I really appreciate it.
Thanks.